Hello friends and family, welcome to my channel. This is Sharon here, Luxurious Interior Designs. It is March 4th, 2017, and we are buying a house. Yes! Woohoo! I'm so happy and excited. But we've just now purchased our home, so it's going to take about 30-45 days for escrow to go through. So in the process, since we knew that we were getting ready to move, I wanted to start a little bit early, and I'm going to do a series called Pack With Me. So this is for people who know that in advance that they're getting ready to move. I want to help you and hopefully give you some tips, some tricks, some things that you can do to help moving into your new space a lot more enjoyable and happy. The one thing that I always hated moving into a new home is having to re-clean everything, because here you have this beautiful new space and some of your things are thirsty because you've just packed up in the last moment and was getting ready to move. But if you know that you're moving in advance, it makes things a lot easier when packing and organizing your things in advance. So right now we live in a 3-bedroom. And the house that we purchased is a 4-bedroom. So my kids are all going to be in their own rooms. So now what we're doing is we are boxing their things in their own. So I want to teach you a little bit about what I'm doing here. So what I have here, I'm not sure how to change my my camera around, guys. So bear with me. What I have here is a trash can. Of course, going through all their papers. You know how kids are. They get little papers and cut them up and all that type of stuff. So we're throwing away any trash, anything that you don't need, throw it away. Anything that you don't use anymore, donate it. That's what we do. It makes moving a lot easier. It cuts down on space. Don't throw it away or give it away when you move to your new space. Do it prior to going. It makes things a lot easier for you and a lot cheaper, honestly, because you're not taking unnecessary things with you that you're not going to use anyway. So what I have here is I got some labels, and on these labels we're marking things like, and use every box that you can find, guys. Don't go out and purchase extra boxes if you don't need to. If it comes down to the point where you need new boxes, then yes, you can go to Home Depot. This is not sponsored in any way, but you can go to Home Depot and purchase boxes. Walmart, a lot of stores sell boxes. But if you can get some like from your jobs or different stores that are throwing some out, get those. But also you can use some of your boxes. Like I buy these every month and I have some of these boxes. So what I did is I cleaned everything inside, boxed it up, and then I wrote my daughter's name on it, because then I know when we get to the house, I know whose room it goes into, and not only whose room it goes into, what exactly is in that box. I've only boxed by category. So for instance, this stuff here is my daughter's desk stuff here. So these are things that are going to go into her desk. Now the reason that they're separated is this here is stuff that actually goes on the desk. These are more of accessories. And this here is her writings. These are all the different things that she writes in her books, her poems, and things like that. So that's going to go in a separate box, and it's actually going to be labeled her writing tools, so or writing books. So that way when we get there, she's like, Mom, where's my writing books? I don't know which one she's going to be looking for. So it'll be a box that'll show that's exactly what it's for. So here in my kids' room, I have them starting to be boxed up with different things. So like this is their toy box here. My daughter's toy box, the middle child, because she still plays with toys. My older one doesn't really play with toys very much, but this is empty. So what I did was I cleaned it on the inside, and then it's ready to go when we get there. I just set it in her closet, and then her toys are actually in the boxes. So here you see it says her toys. So these are only her toys. All the toys are nice and wiped down and cleaned. I sprayed them with actually furniture polish from the Dollar Tree. Yes, you can get them at the Dollar Tree, the dollar store. Very inexpensive. You just simply take some soap and water, wipe down every toy, spray it with a little bit of furniture cleaner. It actually keeps the dust off of it. So that's very easy and simple to do. The same thing for my son's toys. So his toys are a little bit bigger. So he has some toys that are down here that will go in his space. So like this one, these are the kids' books, and I put kids' books only. I mean, I could have went through and I could have separated the two, but I'm not for sure, since they share rooms, and they had 2 bookshelves at the time. I purchased another one because each one of my kids are going to have their own bookshelf in their rooms. So once I get there, I will take the time to see which book is which grade level, and it'll go in their rooms to make it a whole lot easier. Now, you can do that in advance if you have the time to do that, but I've got a lot of house to pack up. So that's going to be something very simple for me to get when we get to the new home to do. That's not going to be a big deal. But my pantry, not pantry, my linen closet, I did the same thing. All the sheets, I washed everything. Yes, everything was clean in there, but you know, when you're not using a lot of things, they can tend to get dusty, and they've been sitting there for a while. So we have extras and things like that. So I went ahead, took all of those things out. Let me see if I can get through here. I took all of those things out. And because I packed up most of the blankets, my husband had to use the one from up top. So, it's going to be so poor quality. But what I did was, these are some of the baskets that are going to go in the new one. So we use our paper towels. We have our toilet paper, our towels all nice and rolled up. And then this one has our iron in it, and the accessories for the iron in there. So that's going to go in its own box. These baskets are all going to go in one thing, so that way I easily can do it. But here's all the boxes for in here. So we've got this first one says linen closet. I actually labeled it linen closet, and it says curtains. So these are extra curtains that I have, which I washed, and I put it in there. So that way when I get to this house, if we have more windows than we have at this house, I know that, okay, this box has curtains in it that I can look through and I can use. Same thing for the sheets, and then the pillowcases, and blankets, extra throw blankets that we have. And then that's pretty much it. I suggest that it makes it a lot easier for you if you pack by organizing and cleaning everything in advance. So that way when you get to your beautiful space, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, I got to take this and I got to clean this area because it doesn't look as nice as what the space is offering me. Same thing going with my plants here. Our plants, the only thing I'm going to do with these is I'm going to wash them down with a little bit of soap and water, and then I'm going to actually spray furniture polish on this. Yes, it actually keeps the dust down, whether you believe it or not. I just wash it down, each one of these, with some soap and water, or you can take them outside and spray them down, and then I go throughout the house a couple of times a month and spray. Well, really, you only have to do it like once a month. I only do it once a month. I actually spray the Dollar Tree furniture polish on it, and it actually keeps the dust down. So that's all I have for you today. I'll actually show you guys a little bit more as we go in and how to store the things that you are not using. Now, anything that you're going to be using while in the midst of packing, you do want to leave those things out, and I'll show you guys in a later video what to do with that. But anything that you're not using right away, you want to pack it up, get it clean, pack it up as soon as you can, and then store it so that way it's a lot easier. Label it properly, because if you just write kids room, you're not going to know exactly what's in that kids room. And what always happens when we move there, we move to the house, we see it says kids rooms, we're looking for the blankets, and we're opening every box until we get to the kids blankets. Or you put master bedroom, you don't know what's in it, you're looking for your coat or a certain pair of pants, and it just says master bedroom, and now you're opened every box and things that you don't need, and it's just chaotic. But if everything is labeled, you know exactly where it is, what's in that box, and it makes it a whole lot more easier for you. And that's why I suggest by category. So that way, if it's all your jackets, put master bedroom, dad's jackets, master bedroom, mom's jackets, master bedroom, mom's pants, you know, that type of thing, versus just clothes. If you write just clothes on it, it's not going to help you to look exactly for what you're looking for when you move into the space, because you do want to unpack as quickly as you can, but it's not always easy. But my goal into all of this is to help somebody else out there be a little bit less stressed when trying to move, because it's already a big stressful thing. Looking for a home or looking for a place to rent, you can use these same techniques when getting ready to rent. I know usually when you get ready to move from even renting, you kind of know a little bit in advance. So it'll help you a lot more easier to move into the space. But that's all I have for you today. I will definitely teach you guys how to pack up these pictures and all of our different whatnots is what I like to call them, because there's a lot of gadgets and gadgets around here. I'll teach you guys how to pack those things up properly in a later video. So I hope everybody has a wonderful and beautiful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.